Welcome to the first in a series of 5-minute tutorials for Ayres Design Switch 4. In this video I will show you how to create a studio, add equipment and configure it, before taking a look at simple switch control. Drag the Switch4 Wi-Fi icon to the center and tap it once. From the dialog, select OK. We can change the default name, Sensory Room, by pressing on it. Type a name and press Return. To cancel, touch anywhere off the keyboard. To change the icon, press it and select Choose Image. Choose a preset style, an image from the photo library, or take a picture directly using the camera. If you choose a preset style, the name is also updated, unless already customized. Tapping on the icon takes you to the studio. At the moment we have an empty studio. Let's fix that. Tap the plus sign in the bottom bar to add equipment. Tap the icons that correspond to equipment in your studio. For example, to add a mirror ball, just tap it once. If you change your mind, a second tap will remove it. Tap it again to re-add it. Let's add a few more items. Let's say we have 2 bubble tubes in this studio. Tap once to add the first. Tap the multiple button in the top bar. And tap the bubble tube again to add a second. Note that the red badge displays the total number of items of that type in the studio. When you're done, tap Save. Now let's configure our equipment. Okay, we have some items in our studio, but there's something we need to take care of before we get going. Switch 2 equipment requires that we set its socket number to match the corresponding socket on the wall. Look for icons without a yellow badge in the bottom right corner. Let's say our mirror ball is plugged into socket number 2. Press the icon and select number 2, then tap off the control to dismiss it. Let's do the same for the other items. To operate any of the equipment in default mode, press its icon to toggle on and off. Let's operate our mirror ball. Tap the icon, then tap the large green button. We're now in switch operation mode. Note that the specific details are displayed in the title bar. In latch mode, we press once to turn on and again to turn off. To exit this mode, we need to press in the top 2 corners simultaneously for at least half a second. Try using 2 thumbs for this, or any other way that feels comfortable to you. Latched is the default switching mode. Let's try the next mode, momentary. On the right hand side is a colour palette which allows us to change the colour of the switch. It's a personal preference, but you may find it useful. Let's choose orange. Tap the orange square. Tap the green button. In momentary mode, we press down to turn on and release to turn off. The third and final mode is timed. As the name suggests, we can set the amount of time that a switch is active for. Let's try 3 seconds. We can mute the audible click produced by a switch by tapping the speaker control on the right. Tap the green button. In timed mode, a press activates the switch, but any additional touches are ignored until the time expires. To navigate back to our studio, tap in the top left corner. You may notice that some icons have a green badge. These relate to pieces of equipment that are in current iPad control. To relinquish control, Simply tap the red button in the top right.